Give Mr. Paws for the holidays at hellojuniper.com/inquisitormaster. Okay, I'm recording.
Oh, hey guys. So today I wanted to show you guys around the house.
We just decorated it for Christmas. Look at all the Christmas presents.
Yeah, we had to move the piano.
Hey Alex, what's that behind you?
Huh? Where?
Over there.
Looks like some old Christmas books. They have different Christmas stories.
You want to tell us one?
Oh yeah. Once upon a time, there was a couple. They couldn't have any babies, so they decided to adopt a little girl.
Do you think she'll like us?
What's not to like?
I guess I'm just nervous about adopting a baby. What if she doesn't like us?
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure she'll love us.
I sure hope so.
They were scared at first because they didn't know if they were gonna be great parents, but they were always gonna try their best. The dad was a successful businessman. He had a huge business, so he knew the future for the little girl was gonna be great. They lived in a huge mansion. The mansion had about 8 or 9 rooms. Every year in Christmas, the Christmas tree would be filled with presents, and all of the gifts would be to the little girl. Each and every year, her dad spent a lot of money on presents for her.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. Whoa.
He would get her things like ponies, castles, dolls, and everything that you can ever imagine. She was so spoiled.
Whoa.
She would always get what she wanted. We're doing everything we can to make you happy.
I love it.
And she was always happy. They were a really happy family.
Dad.
Yeah?
One day, her dad took her out shopping.
That's what I want.
She saw something that caught her eye. It was a Valk. Those things are pretty expensive, but she wanted it. Oh wow, isn't that a little bit too expensive?
Just look at it, Dad.
Her dad had set up his mind, and he promised to get her that gift. You know what? Anything for my little daughter. I'll make sure to write that on the list.
Yes. Dad,
Yeah?
this is going to be the best Christmas ever.
Later that week, the family received some pretty bad news. Her dad got fired. It turned out that he made a pretty bad deal that sabotaged the entire company. So, he didn't have much money anymore. He didn't know what he was going to tell his wife, or much less his little daughter.
We're struggling with money. How are we supposed to tell her?
I'm worried about the house.
Me too. Christmas night was coming up, and it was pretty bad. They were worried whether they were gonna have a place to live by then. The little girl, she overheard them talking in the kitchen. She knew something was wrong, but they weren't telling her anything, so she has no idea what was going on.
What's going on, Dad?
We lost our home. She later found out when they had to leave their house because they could no longer afford it. That huge mansion was later sold, and they had to hurry and find a place to live.
There she is. Huh, I see her.
The little girl, she got bullied because her parents no longer had as much money.
Are you guys talking about me? Yeah, we are. We heard about what happened to your parents in that house of yours. Ugh, shut up!
And all the other rich kids made fun of her. She was feeling pretty upset, but she didn't understand that this wasn't her parents' fault, and they were trying her best. Her parents then moved to a village. It wasn't anything fancy, but it was pretty nice. People there were friendly.
Well, this is where we live now. Is she okay?
Maybe it'll be hard for her to get used to. Don't worry about it. The little girl seemed pretty upset because she no longer had that huge mansion. And she could no longer get all the presents that she wanted. She thought that maybe she could get her parents' attention by doing something bad. So, she decided to burn all her toys in the fireplace. All of the toys that her dad had bought her over time, over his hard work. She burned all of them out of anger. She didn't notice that when she was doing this, she accidentally set the house on fire. They had lost everything. Her parents watched as the house burnt down. All because of her. Luckily, the parents later on, they found a new village to live in. But of course, the little girl didn't like this. She wanted to go back to that big mansion and have that lifestyle that she's been used to. She thought it would be a great idea to go to the police station. She told the police officer that her mom and dad had left her in the burning building. So the police officer ended up calling the adoption center, since this was a huge deal. She pretty much made her parents seem like they didn't want her anymore. Her parents were called over to the adoption center, and they gave them pretty bad news. They told them that they were gonna take away their baby. They didn't understand what was going on. They didn't know that the little girl lied and said all these bad things about them. So she went back into the adoption center. Her parents were no longer her parents now, and they left the adoption center. And the little girl stayed by herself. She ended up spending Christmas Day in the adoption center. She did all of this just because she didn't get the toy that she wanted, even though she didn't understand. This later on taught her that she should always appreciate everything that she has, even though it's not much. The end. Well, that was a pretty dark book.
That was a pretty sad story.
I guess that kind of teaches us that we should always be thankful for everything that we have.
Yeah, that's true. I'll make sure to remember that this Christmas.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, let's continue decorating.
Don't you want to read other books?
Oh, sure. Alright guys, if you want me to read more, Christmas stories, make sure to get this video to, 3,000 likes, and we'll do another story.
Sounds good. I can't wait.
Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!